Hello, good evening and welcome to Sktv's News. You're watching Primetime English News with HEMABATI. First headlines. JFD announces boycott of Census self-enumeration exercise. Protests to begin from August 10 to 16 over government's failure to issue clear directive on NRC update. Chief Minister Kim Chan denies any restriction on Meitei Naga travel in Kangpokpi, suspects certain elements trying to create tension among communities. Kuki Human Rights Council KHRC and Kuki Youth Organization KYO ask people to respect security arrangements, appeal not to enter buffer zones, sensitive areas without security. MPCC President Okrami Bobi urges Congress leaders and workers to revive courage and spirit of Quit India movement to protect and safeguard Manipur. And Centre will continue financial assistance to state to promote Pawnee, says Union Minister of Animal Husbandry and Dairying Rajiv Ranjan Singh. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation (CJFD) has announced a complete boycott of the upcoming census self-enumeration exercise, citing Manipur government's failure to issue clear directive on updating NRC prior to conducting the census. Addressing a press conference at CCSK office at Wangkai, CJFD convener Jitendra Ningumba stated that the decision was taken as the government has not offered any solid assurance regarding the demands raised by the public and important stakeholders. Reiterating the campaign's resolute stance, no NRC, no census, Jitendra Ningumba outlined a series of planned agitations across the state. Around-the-clock sit-in protests will be staged in front of the Wangkai Angomleka United Youth Club complex, running from tomorrow through August 16. The convener urged the public across Manipur to organize local sit-in demonstrations from August 10 to August 16, as well as torch rallies during the evening hours. The public is urged to completely boycott self-enumeration phase scheduled to begin on August 17. Citizens have been requested to approach their respective MLAs to push the demand for an updated NRC before any census operations proceed. Highlighting a recent state-level seminar on the demographic profile of Manipur, jointly organized on August 7 and 8 by the State Home Department and Manipur State Population Commission, Jitendra Ningumba noted that experts, stakeholders and CJFD representatives unanimously recommended updating the NRC prior to conducting the census. Despite both the Home Department and the Commission acknowledging the gravity of recommendation during the proceedings, the state government has failed to officially release or act upon the recommendations. CJFD affirmed that its stance will remain firm until a concrete official declaration is made by the government.
Manipur Miam, Kangli Miang, Pumda, Botching, Tamda Lebiba, Pumnamaki, Zarakanda, Aikoi, Manipur Miam, Taliba, Yakoi Lamdum Labor, Yelomi, Kananaba, Aduka Maniputa labor, Manipuri sing, Kananabak Damukta, Asingba, Manipuri sing, Kandup, you Hibado, Makoina, Yadrabanina, Manipur sing Kadoga, Mitop sing Kadopodo, Aduki Poto, Tobu Hibu Yadrabanina, Hayeng Tang Taraga Teretagi, Makuni Satagani, Haiba, Aikogi, Census Assay, Akoi Manipur Miamna, boycott Tore, Hedana, Ahamada, Tok City.
Chief Minister Kim Chan has expressed strong concern over some forces attempting to sow discord and create rivalry among communities, claiming that there is no question of travel restrictions for Meiteis and Nagas in Kangpokpi district. He was speaking at the Har Ghar Tiranga public meeting at Yumnamleka Yumjao Larenpi Lampak. Earlier in the morning, the Chief Minister flagged off a Har Ghar Tiranga rally from Ibudho Luang Pukpa Lampak, Chingamakha. The rally, organized by the BJP Singjamai Mandal, proceeded along the Indo-Myanmar road and concluded at Yumnamleka Yumjao Larenpi Lampak. Rajya Sabha MP and BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sharda, BJP Manipur in charge Dr. Ajit Gopachade and numerous party workers also attended the event. Speaking further, Kim Chan highlighted Manipur's history of unity, stating that various communities have historically shared the responsibility of governing and protecting the state. He pointed out that the first speaker of the Manipur Legislative Assembly was from the Paite community in Churachandpur, emphasizing that the state cannot progress while divided by ethnic mindsets. Kim Chan urged the majority Meitei community to act as a unifying elder brother and embrace all communities. The Chief Minister also recalled his warm reception in Kangpokpi yesterday, emphasizing that the reality on the ground contradicts common perception of hostility.
In 1947 की लोशलक पार्टा इलेक्शन दौरान यान नंबर साउथ एशिया दा मनिंग मक तंबा लेबाक अमगी सरकार सेम मतमदुगी स्पीकर वगिबदो स्पीकर वगिबा मणिपुर लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली की 1947 दा स्पीकर ओरम गिबन पादु चोरसानपुर दगी पाइतीनी या नंबर मणिपुर की असेंबली दा स्पीकर वगिबा 1947-48 फाउंड स्पीकर वगिरंबदु बगी चोरसानपुर दगी पाइतीनी सो आइना थमजनिंग वाफम दी मणिपुर से कम्युनिटी मयाम असना पुन्नंगा अगर लागिने हाइबनी मैतेई ना मैतेई की खलाबा कुकी ना कुकी खलाबा नागा ना नागा खलाबा कसुम मणिपुर चाखुत पयावे.
Meanwhile, BJP Manipur Pradesh President and Rajya Sabha MP A. Sharda Devi emphasized that the government must play a pivotal role in restoring peace to Manipur to reflect the true meaning of an independent nation. She praised the current Chief Minister for implementing significant measures to build state unity, adding that she felt immense pride as party president witnessing these endeavors. Sharda criticized the opposition for allegedly spreading false propaganda and misrepresenting the Chief Minister's meetings with various communities in Jirbam district aimed at restoring peace. She highlighted the Chief Minister's recent visits to Kangpokpi, Churachandpur and Senapati as crucial government initiatives designed to restore normalcy in the state. The Rajya Sabha MP also sought public cooperation for the Chief Minister's future visits to other districts and ongoing peace-building efforts.
Tungan-tungan ba comment mayamama narratives mayamama opposition party na sagatan na ba dumagpanay?
Kuki Human Rights Council KHRC and Kuki Youth Organization KYO vehemently condemned and reject the visit of Manipur Chief Minister Mr. Y. Kim Chan to Kangpokpi and his reception by Kuki MLAs Nimcha Kipgen and Haukolet Kipgen. In a press note, KHRC stated that the visit is a cheap, shameful and divisive tactic to create confusion and project a false narrative of normalcy to the world. Asserting that the Kuki community completely rejects this political stunt, the organization claimed that the Kuki and Meitei communities have been totally separated since 3rd May 2023 by history, land, identity, buffer zones, ethnic boundaries and the blood of over 250 martyrs. It asked the Chief Minister to stop visiting Kuki areas, stating he has no moral or constitutional right to enter Kuki territory. In a separate press note, KYO took serious note of the visit and announcement concerning free movement along national highways. It appealed to Kuki leaders, civil society organizations and the public to carefully consider ground realities, existing security situations and civilian protection before supporting statements regarding unrestricted movement. KYO added that no individual or organization should cross any buffer or sensitive area without proper authorization, stating that any violation or attempt to provoke confrontation must be addressed through responsible authorities. KYO appealed to all Meitei, Kuki and Tangkhul community to respect existing security arrangements and avoid actions that could reignite tension. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC President Okrami Bobi has issued a resounding call to protect Manipur, stating that party leaders and workers must revive the courage shown during the Quit India movement to save the state. He was speaking at the observance of the 84th anniversary of the Quit India movement at Congress Bhavan, BT Road, Imphal. During the event, Congress leaders led by Ibobi and CLP leader K. Megachandra along with party workers paid tribute to the photos of the late party leaders who spearheaded the national movement. They also took a pledge to uphold and defend the state's territorial integrity, unity and communal harmony. Speaking further, Iwobi emphasized the urgent need to commit towards resolving the conflict and reviving the state from the ongoing unrest. He claimed that Congress is the only political party capable of protecting both the country and the state. While recalling the historical legacy and sacrifices of Congress leaders in India's independence movement and nation building, Iwobi urged the party workers to harness that same spirit for the state's survival. He also called on all citizens to stand united against constitutional violations, threats to freedom of speech, democratic values, and any attempts to destabilize the state.
Congress Party na Bharat Kashi Nukha Tamana Bhatnavada Law Kiba Thaudam role Mayam Puna Makadu Nation Dana Tunda Horeva Akoi Puna Magna Akoyi India Tungi Laivat Manipuri Tungi Laivat She Akoi Kada Nashu Akoi Loguna Moi Daitanga Moi Congress Party Natana Bharat Kanba aduga Manipur Kanba haibse Congress Party nattana shugumba ngashigi yamna maruoiba historic oiba itihasik oiba function sida ai thamjaningani aduga ngasi asi yamna maruoiba Congress ki shakha haiba tare Indian Youth Congress ki shu yamna maruoiba kumpu manga rak shuba linkhat chiba Nimitni Masiko incident oiba haiba tare.
Union Minister of Panchayati Raj, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Rajiv Ranjan Singh, has vowed to continue supporting the conservation of the endangered Manipuri pony. The assurance was communicated in a formal letter to former Rajya Sabha MP Leshim Senajauba, responding to a special mention Senajauba raised in Parliament on March 17, 2026. The minister affirmed that the central government will provide all necessary assistance to the Manipur government to ensure effective conservation. It further highlights the collaborative effort operates under the framework of the Manipuri Pony Conservation and Development Policy 2016. It emphasized the efforts where the owners and clubs are allowed to register their ponies with the Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Department using RFID microchips. The letter also mentioned Pony Registration System (PRS) software to build a unique database of the Manipuri pony population, while simultaneously executing targeted breeding strategies to preserve the breed. Jirbam police arrested a suspected drug kingpin in Malda, West Bengal in connection with an FIR registered at the Jirbam police station. The suspect, identified as Rohim Mia, is allegedly involved in a major drug racket. Acting on a tip-off, Jirbam police conducted a joint operation with the Gazol police station at Gazol Junction near Kadubari. Rohim Mia was apprehended on August 6 at Shashani near Babra Masjid under the jurisdiction of the Kaliachak police station. After being produced before the Chief Judicial Magistrate Court in Malda, he was brought to Manipur on a 4-day transit remand. He will next be produced before the Court of Judicial Magistrate First Class in Jirbam. Kuki Inpi Manipur came on Sunday distanced itself from Manipur Chief Minister Y. Kim Chan's visit to Kangpokpi on Saturday. KIM stated that it was involved in the visit, adding that it was undertaken at the invitation of certain district-level civil society organizations, CSOs. KIM further stated that the visit was not at the invitation, direction, authorization or mandate of the group. In a public statement, KIM strongly objected to the engagement, particularly in the context of Kuki people's demand for separate administration. It clarified that the actions of the concerned CSOs should not be construed as representing collective position, consent or mandate of KIM or the Kuki people. Rejecting the Chief Minister's visit and engagements held, it asserted that it would not compromise or dilute the political aspirations and collective interests of Kuki people for temporary engagements or political expediency. KIM also urged Kuki public to remain vigilant and united, reiterating its commitment to political aspirations and collective mandate of Kuki people. The Ministry of Home Affairs, the government of Manipur and Kuki SOU insurgent groups have reportedly signed a revised tripartite suspension of operations SOU agreement in New Delhi. According to a report by Northeast Now, the updated agreement upholds the territorial integrity of Manipur and provides for political dialogue within the framework of the Constitution of India. This high-level meeting brought together senior representatives from the central government, the state administration and two major Kuki armed groups, namely the Kuki National Organization and the United People's Front. It further reported that the revised group rules and terms of the agreement took effect immediately upon signing and will remain valid for 1 year. Under the revised operational norms, 7 designated camps will be shifted away from the sensitive and conflict-prone areas, while the overall number of active camps will also be reduced. As part of the camp consolidation process, cadres will be required to deposit their weapons with the nearest Central Reserve Police Force, CRPF, or Border Security Force, BSF camps. Official estimates put the combined number of designated camps operated by the KNO and UPF at around 14. Mainly located in the hill districts of Churachandpur and Kangpokpi. These camps house approximately 2,200 armed cadres. The original tripartite SOU agreement was signed in 2008 with 25 Kuki SOU insurgent groups operating under the KNO and UPF, comprising 17 groups under the KNO and 8 under the UPF. The agreement has since been extended periodically. Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee of Manipur STD-CM observed the International Day of the World's Indigenous Peoples at the Conference Hall of Youth and Sports Kumalampak, Imphal. The observance was held under the global theme, Indigenous Midwives, Safeguarding and Well-being, and the local theme, Fate of Indigenous Meitei Tribe of Manipur. RIMS Medical Superintendent Professor Dr. Thongnau Jumratan Kumar, former Medical Superintendent Dr. Y. Mohen, STD-CM Chief Patron M. Naudalen Khomba, Advisor and retired Professor Huidrom Jayanta Kumar, Working President and retired Lieutenant Colonel L. Lokendra, and Assistant Professor of the Law Department in Manipur University, Dr. Sapam Dilip, attended the event as main dignitaries and resource person. Speaking at the event, STD-CM General Secretary K. Bogendrajit called the deprivation of the ST status from the Meitei community unfortunate, given that they are indigenous to the state. He emphasized the significance of the event, noting that it is an official observance on the UN calendar. He also conveyed that the STD-CM's demand to enlist the Meitei community in the ST list of the Indian Constitution remains unchanged, even though the movement has temporarily slowed down due to the current situation in Manipur. He added that they will continue using democratic forms of agitation to press for their demand.
अदुगा अखोइगी लोकल थीम दा अखोइन चै गुदिंगे अखोइगी लोकल थीम मा एसटीडी सेम ना कैनो तावे कैनो स्पेशली विद रिगार्ड टू मैतै को अदा अखोइन अंदकी पटोक सदी द फेट ऑफ द इंडिजिनस मैतै एंड मैतै को ट्राइब ऑफ मणिपुर एना द माने पटोक सबनि कैनो दा मसी मुजिग मुजिग थोइबा करेंट क्राइसिस 2023 दा मेगी थर्ड होरखिबा इरांग सिना सि लाकपदगे अखोइगी नॉन वायलेंस कोइ यम पीसफुल ओइबा डेमोक्रेटिक मूवमेंट अमगी खोंजंगी मखादा अखोइना मैतैगी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल राइट्स से अखोइसो बिबम थोइ फंगबम थोइ ओइबम थोइ ने संगसिन लाकपने अदुबु.
As part of Swachhta Action Plan SAP 2026-27, Swachhta Health Camp was organized today at Makhan Village in Kangpokpi District by Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal in collaboration with Lyangmai Naga Katimai Rongdi Manipur. A team of doctors, specialists and healthcare professionals from various departments of RIMS, including physiology, ophthalmology, medicine, surgery, obstetrics and gynecology, orthopedics and cardiology, along with nursing officers, rendered their services during the camp. As part of the healthcare services, patients underwent medical examinations and were provided appropriate medical advice and treatment based on their individual needs. Free medicines were also distributed to patients as prescribed by the attending doctors. A total of 218 beneficiaries availed themselves of the healthcare services provided during the camp. The organization of outreach health camps under Swachhta Action Plan also reinforces the broader objective of promoting health, hygiene, preventive healthcare and community well-being. The collaborative efforts of RIMS Imphal and Lyangmai Naga Katimai Rongdi Manipur contributed to the successful conduct of the health camp. and helped ensure that essential healthcare services were made accessible to the people of Makhan village and the surrounding areas. Now, before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Primetime English News. More news and updates. Langtabal constituency MLA Karam Sham highlighted the vital role local clubs play in driving societal progress. He was speaking at the 63rd Foundation Day celebration of the Young Men's Development Association (YMDA) at Liwa Maibam Laikai, Bukul Makhung. Speaking further, the MLA urged the younger generation to associate their local clubs and take on social responsibility in their own capacities. He also expressed hope that this would help young people acquire good mannerisms and discipline, eventually leading to a progressive society. During the function, R.K. Sunanda, who secured its 22nd position in the recently declared Manipur Civil Services Combined Competitive Exam 2022, was honored with gifts.
Club start azana title lomna nahawari ngejagi club ki lekai ki sawat tharangda yarokwa naharol singna tunglam satta samaj ke bhavatwa yamna maram mokpa taksi kasi leiba atumma naharol sing oigalle aduna koi social reformation nama tawiyena hodarwa kanda club ke sobo title lei.
Under the initiative of former MLA Prithviraj Mairembam, a free eye camp was held today at Tronglaubi Junior High School. Over 300 residents from Tronglaubi, Tirakongsangbi, Kudikpi and Lemram attended the event. Medical teams provided free eye tests, cataract screenings, general health checkups and free medicines. Senior citizens aged 60 and above received free reading glasses. Organizers also pledged fully funded free surgeries for all identified cataract patients.
Laiba kun sing manungda aikogi lemna nongmagi oiba mit layengba amadi aikogi chahi hunpugi mathakta lairaba ahlaman sing lemna alokpiba loina na cataract operation gi tawbugi lemna tawbugi aikogi campaign atugi makha tarak koina ngasi asi akoi hujik lejari gongkhom masi Tronglaubi Gram Panchayat ki oina haiba tare Tronglaubi Tirakongsangbi kuda Kudikpi Lemram gi oina ngasi je koi lejari school Tronglaubi Junior High School se koi ngasai pung mapan makhai tabri hauraga koi ngasi se koi nit amadi mari oina medicine gi doctors sinsu lakbiraga medicine gi oiba medicine related questions ama ko ngasai gi lepana hojik phawbi gemba hobalai.
Area Farmers Association has appealed to the Tamenglong District Administration and the Manipur government for immediate intervention to restore the water supply to the Gozaiham paddy fields near the Barak River at Namtirampatre village under the Tosem subdivision in Tamenglong District. Speaking to reporters, the association's secretary ID, Kaipi Sinang, said the dam and canals serving the fields were completely washed away following heavy rains in July this year, leaving farmers facing an acute water shortage during the current cultivation season. He added that mud and debris from National Highway 137 construction had washed into nearby streams, causing heavy rainy season water flows that ultimately destroyed the agricultural infrastructure. Kaipi Sinang lamented that owing to water scarcity, only about 6 acres could be cultivated out of the 20 acres originally planned. He noted that the association had repeatedly approached the district administration to repair and restore the damaged infrastructures, and even submitted representations on June 6, 2025, July 18, 2025, March 30, 2026 and July 18, 2026. The association has urged the district administration and the state government to conduct an immediate spot inspection, assess the extent of the damage and provide urgent assistance for a temporary water supply alongside the reconstruction of the dam, guard wall and canal.
Paddy plants are growing well, but there is no water, so that we had no hope for a good harvest. Therefore, we went down to meet DC, but he did not permit us to meet him. So he instructed us to meet his assistant commissioner, and through assistant commissioner, we office bearers met him and handed over our petition. Yes.
As part of its community service initiatives for Rotary year 2026-27, Rotary Club of Imphal under Rotary International District 3240 inaugurated 2 Rotary egg banks today aimed at enhancing nutritional support for underprivileged children. The facilities were set up at Nirvana Children Home, a shelter for young girls at Ghari Awang Lekai, and Poire Nawakul Children Home at Achangbigay. Under this project, each child will receive 4 eggs per week, directly benefiting 121 children across both homes throughout the year. To sustain the initiative, approximately 1,680 eggs will be supplied monthly, sourced directly from local poultry farmers to simultaneously support regional livelihoods while improving child nutrition. Role of indigenous midwives and traditional caregivers in protecting maternal health, culture and environment was highlighted at observance of International Day of World's Indigenous Peoples 2026 at DMC Arts Auditorium on Sunday. Organized by Yelhomi Furup YP and partner organizations, the program was held under the theme Honoring Indigenous Midwives, Safeguarding Life and Well-Being. The joint statement released stated that speakers highlighted the role of Mayok Maibi, Chabuk Maibi, Chabuk Pi and other traditional caregivers in providing healthcare, especially in remote areas. They called for recognition of indigenous midwifery and its responsible integration with modern healthcare. The gathering also stressed the need to protect indigenous land and forest rights and ensure free, prior and informed consent before major land use changes. Concerns over deforestation, biodiversity loss, water scarcity, tobacco use and unsafe local alcohol production were also raised. The joint statement called for stronger maternal health care, documentation of indigenous knowledge and sustainable development based on traditional skills, organic farming, handloom, handicrafts and community-based industries. Sai STC Kuman Lampak, in collaboration with the National Service Scheme, organized the weekly Sundays on Cycle event today in Imphal. Held under the theme Nasha Mukt Bharat, the rally was officially flagged off from Kuman Lampak by Princy Gupta, DYO of Mera Yuva Bharat. Around 100 cyclists, including volunteers from any Brother and Smart Security Service, participated in the event, which aimed to promote a fit, healthy and disease-free society.
So today we are having Sunday on Cycle in collaboration with Sai, My Bharat and Fit India, Khelo India. So this program is about raising awareness about fitness and raising awareness about drug-free India especially, and for that we have already launched our signature wall there. So a lot of participants already signed there. It's a promise to ourselves to be a Viksit Bharat by 2047 and to make a fit India by 2040, like even the next year itself. And I want to say one line: a mind is the friend as well as enemy. So it depends upon us what we are choosing. And this event is the promise and is the sign towards a positivity that we are choosing a healthy lifestyle. So yeah, yes to healthy lifestyle. Thank you.
अखोई ngasi Sunday or cycle अखोई my work अखोई जस्ट डिपार्टमेंट की अखोई मैडम प्रिंसेस का अखोई सुमाइना खुशन ना स्मार्ट सिक्योरिटी एनी ब्रदर अखोई मैम पुन मुलंपाक साई STC का खुशन नरगा अंदर की संडे साइकिल सिगी मकोंग फाना पांगथोक बिदबैदमक्ता आई हराउबा थागसबा फोंदोक सरी ngasi की अखोई मीडिया की मैम सु लाकिदना अखोई कवर तविबसी दमसु हराउबा फोंदोक सरी
Group Center CRPF Langjing Achoba organized a Tiranga bike rally alongside patriotic band performance today. Flagged off by Rajendra Narayan, Inspector General of the CRPF Manipur and Nagaland sector, the rally was participated by CRPF personnel and their families who traversed major routes across Imphal, displaying the national tricolour. The event concluded at the historic Kangla Fort, where CRPF band of Group Center Imphal delivered a captivating musical performance. The event emphasized the force's ongoing efforts to instill patriotism, promote national unity and build strong community ties with the people of Manipur. The Association of MSAP Alumni Manipur and Central Forest Division organized Ningol 1 tree plantation drive at the Star Sporting Club playground at Porompat. During the event, Porompat Ningol 1 was officially established. Ketragaon MLA Sheikh Nurul Hassan and DFO Vikram Suresh Nadhe attended the function. Around 120 local women participated and planted saplings tagged with QR codes. DFO Vikram Suresh Nadhe highlighted the leading role of Manipuri women in society, citing Imakai Thil. He urged women to take active responsibility in protecting these saplings. He noted that ensuring their survival will combat climate change and improve the local environment.
With very high diversity of flora and fauna, हमारे स्टेट में जो वाइल्ड लाइफ मिल रहा है वो पूरे दुनिया में कहीं पे नहीं मिल रहा है। मतलब हमारे यहाँ पे संगाई डियर है कैबुल लामजो नेशनल पार्क में, पूरे दुनिया में कहीं पे नहीं है। तो हम रियली मतलब हमें प्राइड एक होना चाहिए कि हमारे स्टेट को भगवान मतलब हमारे स्टेट को नेचर ने बहुत सारी चीजें दी है। तो अभी ये हमारी जिम्मेदारी है कि ये चीजें जो हमारे पहले जनरेशन ने हमको दिया है वो इसी अच्छे फॉर्म में हमारे नेक्स्ट जनरेशन को, जो हमारे नेक्स्ट जनरेशन आ रही है उनको भी हम ये चीज थमा दें। तो आई वुड लाइक टू रिक्वेस्ट कि अभी एनवायरनमेंट में बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस हम लोग फेस कर रहे हैं क्लाइमेट चेंज की वजह से। तो इस क्लाइमेट चेंज के चैलेंज को फेस करने के लिए हमें एक छोटा स्टेप उठाना पड़ेगा। आज जो आप सैपलिंग लगा रहे हैं ये भी उस डायरेक्शन में एक कदम है। तो एक छोटा सैपलिंग बहुत बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन होगा क्लाइमेट चेंज को रोकने के लिए। आई रियली मैं आपको भी कांग्रेचुलेट करना चाहता हूँ, आप भी बहुत बड़े संख्या में यहाँ पे आए हैं और पूरा।
Now moving on in the sports news. A brilliant brace from forward Afridi Buyamayum powered Trau FC to a hard-fought 2-1 victory over Indian Navy football team in their Group D clash of the 135th Indian Oil Durand Cup at Kumalampak Main Stadium today. Organized by the Indian Armed Forces in collaboration with Government of Manipur, today's encounter marked the 27th match of the tournament and the 5th league fixture for Group D. With this victory, Kwakatil-based side secured crucial points to climb to second place in the group standings with 4 points, while FC Rengdai currently leads the table with 6 points. Trau FC established early dominance heading into the half-time break with a 1-0 lead after Afridi opened scoring in the 16th minute. Indian Navy mounted a swift response early in the second half with Manipur native Kulakpam Zahir Khan striking in the 46th minute to equalize at 1-1. However, Trau FC restored their advantage in the 61st minute when Afridi found the back of the net once again, sealing the 2-1 victory. The sixth and final Group D League match will see Niroka FC take on group leaders FC Rengdai on the 12th of this month at 4 p.m. The 37th Sub-Junior Boys and Girls Manipur State Kabadi Championship 2026 will be held from September 2 to 5 at the Sktv'S Playground in Karang, Bishnupur district. Organized by the Manipur State Kabadi Association, MSKA, the association invites entries from interested players under 15 years of age from its affiliated district units and clubs. It further asks eligible teams to submit their registration forms by August 25, 2026, ahead of the official fixture draw scheduled for August 27 at the MSKA office in the WUM building. Representatives can contact the MSKA's General Secretary of the KISPWA Secretary for more details or specific inquiries. And in the weather report, the IMD has warned of thunderstorms with lightning and heavy rainfall at isolated places in Thoubal, Kakching, Teknopal, Chandil, Churachandpur and Farzol districts. Manipur received light to moderate rain at many places in the past 24 hours, with Thoubal recording the highest rainfall of 48.4 mm. The Weather Office forecast continued rain and thunderstorms over the next few days. According to ICAR Regional Center Imphal, Manipur recorded a maximum temperature of 24.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was recorded at 22.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 100% in the morning and 97% in the evening. Manipur received a maximum rainfall of 13.4 mm during the last 24 hours. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. JFD announces boycott of Census self-enumeration exercise. Protests to begin from August 10 to 16 over government's failure to issue clear directive on NRC update. Chief Minister Kim Tran denies any restriction on Meitei Naga travel in Kangpokpi, suspects certain elements trying to create tension among communities. Kuki Human Rights Council, KHRC and Kuki Youth Organization, KYO ask people to respect security arrangements, appeal not to enter buffer zones, sensitive areas without security. MPCC President Ukrami Bobi urges Congress leaders and workers to revive courage and spirit of Quit India movement to protect and safeguard Manipur. And the centre will continue financial assistance to state to promote pony, says Union Minister of Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Rajiv Ranjan Singh. Now that's all we have for today's Primetime English News. Thank you for watching SKTV. Keep watching for more news and updates. Have a good night.